y'all, it's Kim with Kim Dixon Creative. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today I am making an UnBeeLievable mini album. A few weeks ago we were in Mobile with our daughter, our youngest daughter, taking her to orientation at the University of South Alabama. And they gave us a map. And when I saw this map, I knew I had to make a mini album like it. I don't know why, I was just mesmerized by the way this map went together. It looked like a business card until you unfolded it and you realized, hey, there's a whole map in there. And I thought, well, now that would be a really neat way to make a small mini album to fit in your purse of your grandkids or a trip you took or, whatever. So today that's what we're making. I'm using a piece of 12 by 12 black cardstock from my stash. I'm also using Tulla and Norbert's Sweetest Honey. This is by Photoplay. I've almost used up this whole entire paper pack. I have just fallen in love. I love yellow and gray together for one thing, and the bees and the gnomes that are bees. I mean, you can't get more perfect than that. I'm also using art glitter glue, some black and white ribbon from my stash, my two favorite bone folders, the pencil bone folder and the ergo bone folder from Dress My Craft, and my corner rounder from We Are Memory Keepers. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our 12 by 12 cardstock and we're going to put it in our scoreboard, and we're going to score it at 3, we're going to score it at 6, and we're going to score it at 9. And then we're going to turn it one turn, and we're going to score it at 4, and we're going to score it at 8. Now we are going to fold and burnish on these score lines like nobody's business. We're going to fold it back the other way, burnish, fold it the other way and burnish, back and forth and back and forth. We really want these score lines to be good and flexible. So we're going to really fold them a lot. So some of you may remember this was one of my design team projects for May Made It not too long ago, and I had some technical issues with the video that I recorded that went along with that tutorial. So this is the tutorial that goes with my last design team project. This little mini album is a little bit different than that one, but it's the same principle. It's made exactly the same. Now once you get all those score lines folded and burnished, you're going to fold it like a map, like an accordion, and just really burnish those down. There's going to be bulk. That's just a given, but you want to try to get it worked out as much as possible. Now we're going to take our two pieces of pattern paper from the Tulla and Norbert's. I chose 2 pieces. We're going to cut 22 little rectangles. We're going to cut them at 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. These are going to mat inside our little accordion fold black cardstock that we just burnished, scored and burnished. So we're going to again, we're cutting these at 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to continue cutting those rectangles. This little project was really a lot of fun. I've made, as you saw in the thumbnail at the beginning, I've already made 3 of them. Partially because I've had a time getting this video recorded. I don't know what the deal is, but I've had some issues getting this thing recorded. So finally, hopefully, this one will go up. So that's the first cardstock that we're using, and this is the second piece. We're at the end of cutting our rectangles. I technically have 24 rectangles because, why not? But you only need 22 because you're going to cut 2 covers. Your cover is going to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this is where the corner rounder comes in. I've got both pieces of our covers, and I'm just rounding the corners with a 1/2 inch side of my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. I think that's going to make it go in and out of your purse or pocket a lot easier without the corners sticking up. So what you want to do, you're going to see I messed this up. It's very salvageable, but I do mess this up. You're going to skip that first grid because that's where one of your covers is going to go. And you're just going to alternate your two different patterns. You can use however many patterns you want. I just chose 2 different ones because I would get totally messed up if I had more than 2. And just alternate back and forth so that you have your same paper doesn't touch one another. I just think this is a neat little project. I totally can see my grandchildren all over one of these, and me popping it out every time you ask about how the family's doing. And I'm like that, that old cartoon where somebody pulls their wallet out and 500 photos fall out of it. That's totally going to be me with this thing. And now that I've made 3, who knows what all I'm going to make. I mean, I've already thought about giving one of something similar like this to my mother-in-law for Christmas, or filled with pictures of all the kids. It would be a great little thing since that's where I kind of found it. I thought about doing one of our youngest when we took her for orientation, and then this past weekend when we took her to move in, and doing a little fold out for her or of her and all of the things that went on so that I can have that. Before long I'll have to have a wagon to carry these things around instead of having them in my purse. I just think they're so cute. They're just so cute. So you see me as I'm, continuing on gluing my rectangles down to my black cardstock that we've scored. And you're about to see me make a mistake. I'm not sure where my brain was, but I guess I was just excited about gluing things down, because right there I slapped a mat where a cover should have gone. So not a problem, this will just be the other side. So I'm going to go back up here to my top left corner and put a mat down, and we'll put our covers on this side. And I flipped it over to make sure. I wanted to make sure that everything was alternated. I wanted to make sure that whatever was on the other side of this particular quadrant was not the black and white polka dot. So I've got all my little rectangles glued down, and I have my top left and bottom right quadrant left open. That's for my covers for that 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece that we cut of the wood grain and rounded the corners. So this is pretty easy to line up. If you've got your mats lined up pretty well, if you just line those up alongside your 2 mats, you're going to have this placed precisely exactly where it needs to go. Now, do I have mine lined up exactly where they're supposed to go? Probably not. But that's where it went anyway. So anyway, you see I'm folding this up. Like I say, there's going to be bulk there. It's not going to lay completely flat like our little map did, because the paper is much, much thicker than that map was. So now I'm picking out some stickers from the sticker sheet to go on the front cover of my little mini album. This little sticker says, "Gnome is where my honey bee." And I'm going to put that little bee up there. And some hearts. Get those 3 little hearts stuck down there. And then we're going to flip it over, and I'm going to take just a small length of ribbon, probably 12 inches is plenty. And I'm going to put a dot of art glitter glue right there in the center. and glue the center of my ribbon to the center of the back of my mini album. To further secure that, I'm going to put some more stickers on there, like this little gnome with his beehive or whatever they're called, and then the one that's coming off of the tree limb up there. And those stickers will help continue to hold that ribbon on. And so now I'm just going to tie this ribbon, and I'm going to save you the pain of watching me tie it all the way through. It took me a while to get it like I wanted it. But remember, when you're tying a ribbon, once you get that first part tied, use those reverse tweezers to hold that knot in the center. By the way, it took me much longer to tie this ribbon than what you're seeing. I cut a lot of it out. I do appreciate you stopping by my channel to check out my video today. If you've not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did, and hit the little bell icon so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. There are several ways that you can support my channel if you choose to do so. First of all, like and share my videos and comment on my videos. Let me know what content you're looking for. Let me know what you like about what I'm doing, and even let me know what you don't like about what I'm doing. Also, there are affiliate links below. I've got all of the supplies that I've used listed below, and used affiliate links when I could. When you use these links, it costs you no more than it would if you went directly to the site, but I do get a small percentage off of everything that you purchase through these through these affiliate links. Additionally, I have opened a Buy Me a Coffee account, and you can find the link below there. You're welcome to go over and check out my Buy Me a Coffee and throw a little cash my way. That helps me continue to bring more videos to you, and help me buy more products to try out and show you how to use, and some ideas of how to use the new products. But I would really appreciate your support in any way you can. Those likes and subscribes and shares and comments cost you nothing, and I would so much appreciate any one that you would give to me. Again, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great afternoon. Bye.